Once you start to use that 5% of your subconscious that is free, that is you can grow that. You can start changing those 95% it's keeping you in that prison of yours that you love so much. I want to show people that it's actually possible to do what you set out to do, because if you just want to do it, then that's enough. Believing that you can is half the battle. Theodore Roosevelt said that. I'm giving air to my thoughts. Norwegian and English is a weird combination. People don't realize how much you get conditioned. As I said in another live, 95% of your subconscious and your behavior and your action and your thinking and everything is coming from the 95% that was made before you were 7 years old. Your 95% of you were made before you were 7. That is insane. But people don't really fucking care. They don't care. It's like, nah, I like the system. And that it's infuriating to me, because I talk to people and they are so fucking, they're agreeing with me. They're like, yeah, we live in this world, this system, and everything is going to shit, and we have to do something. You have to do something, yeah. We have to do something. So why the fuck aren't you? Why are you still going to that fucking job? If you're complaining so much, why the fuck are you doing it? I'm sorry, it really annoys me. I'm all zen and stuff most of the time, but when it comes to this, when people are fake, let's just face it, you're fake. You're talking to me about how things are and how we have to do things, but you're not picking up a book to get out of that rut. You're not taking a course to learn how to stop doing what you say you hate. You keep going to the job, and when you get home, you're tired, and then you open a bottle of vodka, and you drink because it's Friday and you've been working towards this day. What the fuck? Seriously. Loving life is about being responsible for your actions, having the freedom to be with the ones you love, and loving everything that you do. Now, if you were to go to a job, there's intuition in all things. When you get good at something, you're gonna just do it on automatic. I will not be nobody could ever fucking get me to believe that going into a fucking factory and grinding on a piece of a car, on an aluminum piece of a car, that grinding on that shit is what your life is about. That you aspire to become this. Seriously? When you get home, do you get fired up about telling how many car parts you made that day? Yeah, some people will, because they're so integrated in the fucking system that they can't see anything else. I'm using car parts because that's the last soul-sucking job I had. Where I go to the fucking job, everyone is hunched over when they get into this factory. Everyone is touching the same railing as they go into the fucking manufacturing area. They touch this yellow big fucking thing like, okay, I'm not gonna touch you until I'm done with this shift. When you get in, you can smell it. You smell the desperation and the fucking agony of that place. You can smell the despair. You get in there and it's like, oh. That's it. I've had so many talks about this. People are going into that job. They're talking to me like as if it's what they want to do, but they say that they want to leave in every subconscious mannerism they have. People tell me all the time, I want to do something more. One day I will reach my dream. I just have to follow the system until I get there. Fuck that. The system would not benefit from you getting there. So of course the system has been designed in a way where you're gonna think that you're getting there. When you are 60 and you reach that retirement stage, of course you're gonna think that you actually got there. But then, after not working for a little while, and after not doing the things that the system told you to do, you are going to get back into what you actually should be doing. Your brain is going to start waking up again, and is it like, ah, shit, I was duped. Really? Are you going to do that when you're 60, 70, 80? With the technology today, who knows? Maybe we're going to do that when you're 150. I get fucking pissed off because people are telling me all the time like they are going to get there, but they still live for the weekend. And when they get to the weekend, when they finally have a little sliver of time off from their job that they hate, before going back on Monday, they don't spend that reading. They don't spend that using or growing or doing something that will teach them how to do something differently. No. They go to a party. They get dressed up. They go out with their friends. Cool. Good on you. But if you do that, don't fucking complain about your life. Don't come to anyone and say that you have these plans. Because if you're still in the system, you're doing what the system is designed to do. It's keeping you blind. Right now, we are being told to be socially distancing, which is the new normal. We have just this new thing is approaching, and people are like, I can't wait until the government tell me what to do. Watching the news. Being led every step of the way. Seriously? I have no fucking idea what happens in the world right now. No, none. At all. I don't watch the news. Best decision I ever made. Fuck. Once you stop watching the news, your life will change. Once you start to use that 5% of your subconscious that is free, that is you can grow that. You can start changing those 95% it's keeping you in that prison of yours that you love so much. Oh, yeah, that ended up in a rant. God dang it. It happens. It happens. Well, have a great day. I'm going to go and meditate. And whatever you do, I hope you love it. And if you don't, pick up a book. If you don't want to pick up a book, if you don't know which book to pick up, ask someone who's already been there. Go and find a mentor. Mentor. Wow. $1 million idea. You see, you just have to get there. Instead of the system leading your way, why don't you just find someone who's already doing what you love to do? What you would love to do, your passion. And then, do that. It's not hard. You can live your dream right now. It's just, are you really willing to live your dream? Are you really willing to get loose? To untach? To detach. Untach is really not a word, but I should probably get that into the dictionary because I'm having all of these weird Norlish. Much better. It's probably a word already. Have a great day.